hobbies that women would absolutely despise men having.
Dude, if gambling's the second most unattractive thing that someone can do, and I get that, I think that's true. I think it's
So,
totally.
I don't know how to gamble. I don't know how to do stocks.
Yeah.
So.
There is one more.
I'm going to out myself and project picking,
Picking.
like scabs and
Ooh,
fingernails.
That's your hobby.
I feel like picking
No,
scabs.
I didn't. I was
I'm learning new things about film today.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Full Slice.
Hello.
It's the new and intro, whatever it is. We don't know what it is yet, but it's playing right now. Hope you like it.
Yeah, it came out pretty good. I like it. I'm vibing.
Yeah, vibing to it pretty good right now. I got some energy flowing right now. It's second wind, I think.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that-
a mixture of Duran Duran and Chopin.
Chopin. So we have started this thing a while back where we each take the reins on the episode. This is going to be a Tyler-focused episode. It's not about me. It's just produced by me. So what I used to do in the episodes, and I brought it back the last time I did, and I really liked it, was getting right into some
Lists.
some
play
articles,
some games.
some new stuff. We got some games we're going to play a little later too.
Would you
Some
like to
guessing,
play a game?
some quizzes. Exactly.
I want to play a game.
Exactly.
Yours is better.
I love that guy.
Doodly dee. But
Mine,
we always,
mine was like Will Arnett.
yeah, it really was. It was really
Throat infection.
Lego Masters.
right? So anyway, we usually started the episodes with what's trending, and I got a couple goofy articles. So
Sure.
over that.
Let's take a look at what's trending on Full Slice Podcast.
All right. First
Love
up
it.
here, we got Squirrel causes power outages in Philadelphia. Did you hear about this?
No.
We know.
Yeah.
We know about that.
Residents of Quakertown recently faced a series of 5 power outages within 24 hours, all due to an unexpected culprit. One single squirrel.
It knocked
Squirrel.
5 houses out.
Squirrel. 5 power outages.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Individual.
Individual instances of
Origin
power
story
outage.
incoming.
Squirrel friends.
The chewed wire caused so the squirrel friends
Quakertown.
Squeakertown that's a squirrel.
Yeah. Do you live
Yeah,
here?
angry
No.
squirrel.
Man.
It's like that's the
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pissed off squirrels are fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, they're scared. They're like pissed off rats that climb trees.
Do you remember the squirrel that attempted the power outage at our house?
Attempted,
So,
succeeded.
dude, I was working for
Succeeded
FedEx.
the power outage. I'll put the picture up on the video later. Check it out on the video on YouTube if you want to see. But I have the perfect picture from
I
this.
worked nights at FedEx, and I told my brother and sister, "Don't wake me up." My mom's like, "Don't wake him up. He needs to work so we can move out."
So we can move out.
Yeah,
And Tyler, I get a text from Tyler said, "There's a squirrel on fire in our driveway."
dude, not even joking.
Self-immolation
We
or
woke up in the summer on a Saturday morning. I woke up and I was hot. And I was like, what is that? And the whole house is waking up. We're like, yeah, we're really warm. Oh, the power's out. Because it was a nice, bright, sunny day. We didn't have any lights on to notice.
Yeah.
And, you do the thing. You look out the window. You see if anybody else's power's out. And there's other people looking too. So it's
Yeah.
just not just
Yeah.
us. So then we're walking around, wondering what's up. We're looking outside. We walk outside. And we see the PSE&G cherry picker truck coming down. And we're like, hey, do you guys know what happened? And the guy didn't even get out of his truck. And he goes, your friend right there. In our front yard, a black, still smoking, charred squirrel
It fried it, dude.
on the ground.
Whoa.
Right
Fried
outside.
it.
We had a telephone pole in our front yard.
Transformer got
and
into
he
him.
bit the transformer wire or whatever, right? And shocked him. Like,
Read service, here we come. All right, let's try the red one. Okay, I'll try the green. Let's try the red one again.
Yeah, so the squirrel caused out. Did it say how many people were affected by it?
I didn't even see that. They don't have an exact number for some reason, because I guess because it was so many different.
So
little-
how multiple?
So
Yeah.
grounding. So it was.
And how did the same squirrel? How did they figure out it was the same squirrel?
Well, because it was one chewed wire
Missing
caused
a new tooth each time.
It was one chewed wire that caused a grounding issue that repair crews struggled to pinpoint for days. The problem was finally located behind the giant grocery store in Quakertown.
Yeah, that's right by our
That's
family's
where, so
house.
it was that whole area
Yeah.
was affected, right?
Yeah.
So grounding, a process where excess electricity is directed into the earth, is crucial for maintaining electrical systems. While trees are the leading cause of power outages in Pennsylvania, squirrels are also significant contributors. I didn't know that.
I didn't know
that
that.
happens often enough.
They use peanut oil as lubricant within the wires, so they chew into it.
No.
There's.
I thought you were joking.
No,
Yeah,
there's
me too.
There's natural oils between the coating and the actual
Yeah,
wiring.
but peanut. Why would they do that? Let's put something on there that the
it
squirrels
might
don't
not be
like.
peanut, but there's definitely natural
okay.
oils within the lubricants of the.
How do we survive a bear attack? Cover yourselves in honey, lay around, roll on
Yeah.
the floor, play dead.
I was
Don't try
gonna
to
say, I'm
fight
gonna lay
us.
this new cable in the wolf woods with stakes.
Yeah,
It's
It'll be
like-
fine.
There's
steak
a-
lube, beef lube,
wolf.
There's a problem with
Beef lube.
beavers in upstate PA with beach lakes that have brackish water on their actual life vests. So
Yeah.
the beavers were chewing because it was like salty. They were thinking it was like a snack.
Oh, nice.
So they were eating it and dying, probably.
like human
I don't know if
salt.
they were dying. They were fucking up a bunch of life jackets.
Human salt lick.
Human salt lick. So here's another one here. Missing child found playing hooky on roof. That's what this is called.
Oh no!
A 9-year-old boy in Brooklyn, New York, was reported missing after he left his apartment around 7 a.m. but did not show up at school. Huh. His parents called the police, who issued a description of the boy, including his orange tie, the shirt he was wearing, his hat, whatever.
He had an orange tie. What is he, Blippy?
It was probably a private school.
Don't Google Blippi.
Probably, yeah.
Right? So the calls go out, choppers go out looking for him and stuff.
Yeah.
And the police are looking for him. They get a description. The news gets involved, and they're taking video of the cops looking for the kid from an aerial shot above. And as they're doing that, the CBS affiliate Chopper 2 was sent to the area to monitor, and they noticed a kid fitting the description on the roof of the family's building playing on an iPad.
I mean, that's
And they found him.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Legendary
I heard about-
status.
yeah.
you did hear that story?
That was a cool one.
That was a good one.
But there was no clear idea if he was actually supposed to be in school or if it was like a summer thing or where he was supposed to be going.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
But what a badass kid. Like, I'm just going to go play on the roof. I'm a
Yeah.
roof kid.
Did
now.
you ever skip school?
I think no.
Without
Without
notifying
my
anybody?
parents knowing, or without?
Well, just in general. I mean, if you did,
I
and
played
told
hooky
them.
with my parents knowing, but that's about it.
Oh
That's
yeah, we've
way
done that.
different.
Yeah, that's way
No,
different.
we've never done that.
Mom took us to the beach one time. I remember.
No way.
Yeah.
She would never do that.
I remember it was
Totally
a school.
disagree.
We went to Harry Wright Lake. It was somebody had something. It was summer school or something. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe
It was probably like vacation Bible school.
maybe.
Not
I remember
school
we were
school.
supposed to be somewhere else. Mom's like, "Don't tell anybody." Like I remember we did something then.
Really?
Yeah, I
Buy
don't
hockey
remember.
cards.
I
Hockey
did it in
cards.
high school, but that's a different story.
The roof story made me think of this Family Guy clip that I love.
Oh, yeah? Your baby's on the roof right now.
He's just sitting up there.
Stewie, you get down from there this instant.
Munch me, bitch!
Just missing the orange tie.
How many gray pubes you plucked today, you old bag?
Right now, Stewie, or you're in timeout.
Hey, Lois, look! I'm smoking! You can't control dick! I'm a roof baby now!
I'm a roof baby.
I'm a roof baby now.
He's on like rap tracks.
No, that's the baby, and the song name is Roof.
No,
Oh.
Seth MacFarlane.
He's on rap tracks?
Yeah, he's on a track with like Logic.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
he's singing like Frank Sinatra style.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
kinda
yeah,
nice.
on the hooks.
He has,
So-
he has a decent album if you're ever in like on a swing kick, like and you listen to Frank Sinatra.
Great
He
voice.
does,
Yeah.
he does a good.
Yeah.
He had a good Christmas album with Liz Gillies of all people.
I don't know who that is.
She was in that Nickelodeon show Victorious or something like that. Anyway,
Next
last
episode.
one here. Man tries to rob a bank with an avocado
Oh.
in Israel.
Is that an avocado? Or are you happy to see me?
Oh.
Is it an avocado? You're happy to see me? Ew! What's wrong with your
Ew.
avocado?
What's
Ew.
wrong with your avocado?
You're an avocado.
Why does your avocado look like a dick?
Yeah. Why does your dick look like an avocado is much more concerning. Why is it
Yours
round?
doesn't?
What? Yours doesn't? It's lumpy and round? Anyway, the Times of
I'm the
Israel
Hulk.
reports that a man robbed the two banks in Israel while carrying an avocado. The suspect, 47, walked into a big Be'er-Sheva shopping mall, postal bank branch in southern Israel, and gave a bank teller a note telling him to hand over the money in the drawer before threatening to throw a grenade, according to June 6th report.
Okay.
So he painted it black to look like a grenade, but it was just an avocado the whole time.
All right, yeah.
That's decent. That's a decent threat, I guess. That grenade, however, was a painted avocado, according to the report. The Times of Israel reported that the suspect...
makes sense more.
Yeah. Left the location with more than $4,445 in cash. And during the robberies, the suspect wore headwear, including hats, sunglasses, and an eye patch, making it tough to discern his identity for security
He yelled
footage.
parlay and took
You
parlay
Yes. Let's see. The Times reported that they found the guy after several leads, monitoring his cell phone, blah, blah, blah. So, nice, man. So that was just some stupid little stories. You know, there's a lot of stuff topical going on in the world, and it's not always great. So I like to pluck the stupid little gems like that just to laugh at sometimes.
Finding good stories, nice and quick little shots. I like it.
That's what's trending these days, right?
Yeah.
now.
How's the baby? Good?
Baby's good. Baby's happy and healthy. Yeah, I might as well real quick touch on that for a sec. So we had the baby on the 18th of July. Yep. It's been that long since we've done an episode. Recorded an episode. Haven't needed one, but
we were stressing about that the whole time we were away fishing. We're like, dude, I know he's going to do it while we're away.
You weren't away yet.
Oh no, I meant when we were driving up. Remember,
you weren't away yet. You were away like what, the 20-something,
27th and 28th.
We had the baby the 18th.
I know, but if she was a week early or 2 weeks early, it would have happened that weekend.
You would have been. You were stressing out until the baby happened.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. True.
Because Joey was weeks early, and if you did it while we were away, I would never forgive.
Yeah, she was due the 30th. She came the 18th. What was it? Court was still working up until the last minute, and then there was one day she's like, I'm starting to get those fake contractions. They call them Braxton Hicks contractions, whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm going to stay home, this and that. It's like, okay, I'm going to go to work, but just let me know if you need anything, whatever. So I come home, and she's literally on all fours. Just like, I'm like, what is it? She's like, I'm fine. Just give me a second. She gets up and starts cooking dinner. And I'm like, no, I'll cook dinner. It's okay. You sure we're fine? You're like, no, it's just...
Get up off the floor right now. I'm hungry, bitch.
get off the floor. It's those Braxton Hicks ones. She's literally like, can't even speak it. She's like, it's Braxton. It's the fake ones
Braxton
for
Hicks.
sure. And then finally,
sounds
that
like a
night,
seltzer brand.
That night around midnight, they were like 5 minutes apart. And she's like, Ty, I think we got to go. I'm like, all right, fine. So it wasn't like you see on the TV where we're like, scramble, hurry up, oh my God, baby's coming. I think because we were tired. Yeah. And we knew we had some time, so we just took our time.
Did you have the go bag ready and all that jazz?
Yeah, we had everything packed that week, actually. And the night before, the night before, I figured out the car seat and put it in the car. I couldn't have cut that any closer if I tried. And we went to the hospital, and she was already like 5 centimeters by then, dilated. So it was like, baby was coming soon. Yeah.
Holy
she looks
shit.
and it was like, so how is it? And the doctor goes, well, you're having the baby on July 18th. And I was like, look at my watch. I'm like, oh, that's today. I didn't even remember the date.
Holy shit.
So she was not having fake contractions. She was having real contractions for 24 hours. So we would have been in the hospital that whole time if she...
So they weren't the broken huggies or whatever. What is it called?
Broken
Huggins?
Broken hugs.
Broken huggies. What, Braxton Huggins?
Braxton Higgs?
Braxton Higgs.
I think Braxton Higgs can
sounds like a country artist.
Medical advice brought to you by idiots.
Brooks and Doug's. Doug's done. Brooks and Dunn.
Harry and David chocolate.
On that red fern road. Red dirt road.
Red fern road.
Oh my God, where the red fern growed.
Where the red fern growed.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. But so yeah, we had the baby around 12 o'clock that next day. And I watched and everything. It wasn't a big deal. It was just like exactly what you think it would look like. Not like bloody or nothing. It's just there's a hole and it's got a hairy head coming out of it, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
And she was really small. She was only 5 pounds, so she only pushed like twice, and the baby came out. Like it was super easy. She's like, "Am I even pushing?" Because they did the epidural.
Yeah.
They spent longer doing the epidural than we did delivering the baby.
Wow.
They had trouble. They had trouble threading the catheter for the epidural. Like it's like a tube that goes in you, right? I think they did it 5 times over an hour and a half.
Jesus Murphy.
Yeah, trying to get her, and the whole time she's still having contractions.
Yeah.
And you need to arch your back.
Oh my God.
So she's there like arching her back, like freaking out.
Holy
And they give me a chair.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, you need to sit down. I'm like, I'm fine. Like,
yeah.
Like,
this isn't hard
next
for
door,
me.
the dad just passed out during this. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
God, what in the world? Like,
Dude, you
people
did
really get in
pass
their
out
own
at medieval
heads.
times that time.
No, that's because I hadn't eaten anything the day before.
I didn't
and
know
it
if
pushed
you-
me, and the grotesqueness of the torture devices put me over the edge. But I was sick and I didn't eat anything the day before.
He passed out at medieval times on a school trip.
And I remember
that'll
that
do
as
it.
a fact because I ate the entire chicken that I got as a kid, as a little kid. I ate that whole chicken they give you that you eat with your hands. So I
Really?
was starving. So anyway, but that's a little side tangent. But delivered the baby. Everything was fine. She's happy, healthy. We went home about 2-3 days later. The doctor that helped us do the reduction actually came to visit us too to see how we made out. So that was nice. That was a nice touch. I like that. He
They came
stopped
to the
by.
house?
And he's our guest today
No,
on the podcast.
he came to the room. I mean,
Yeah.
he came to the room.
Oh.
and was congratulated us. Glad everything worked out.
Yeah.
With reducing the other baby and all that stuff.
Give you a $100 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say? Wait,
A crisp $100 bill.
here you go. Buy a kid something nice. Yeah.
Buy him a Walkman.
How's
Yeah.
the baby? Get out of here.
Yeah, it was weird though because the other baby was still in there and it came out with the placenta. So we had.
Oh, no, I
You
didn't-
couldn't see it. You couldn't tell what it was. It was just like the placenta is kind of transparent a little bit, so you can't really see. It's kind of just like cloudy, so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But they spent like 5-10 minutes examining it. And it was like me and Court didn't want to look. We got over that back in February.
Yeah.
So we were just like, oh my God, there's a baby on you. There is a baby on you. Like we were focused on Haley. Like oh my God, she's here. We didn't even
Yeah.
notice that was happening.
Yeah.
So and the grieving and everything happened in February. So we were totally like still sad and everything,
Sure.
but so much more relief
Yeah,
that
you
as soon
overcame
as
a
the
lot,
baby came
and-
out, instantly crying as loud as possible, super loud, healthy lungs.
Yeah.
So.
And she's got some pipes, yeah.
Yeah, she does. She's so well behaved right now. She's very easy to please. Just bottle, diaper, sleep. I had my
Fantastic.
first blowout yesterday.
Yeah.
My first blowout. Court had hers while I was recording with Kyle at Tabletop Trio
Oh,
podcast.
really?
Court
Yeah.
by herself. Court had Haley's first blowout.
Experienced, yeah.
And it was like a thick
It's a
layer of
family of
poop up
blowouts.
the back. Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, it was a family
How many
blowout.
minutes? 15 minutes in?
Yeah, 15 minutes in. There's the poop.
Yep.
There's the poop.
Yeah, well, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Parents deal with it day in,
Yeah,
day
yeah.
out.
I love her.
I'm
I
sure.
like holding her.
It's really
having
not a
fall
big
asleep
deal. You
and
just do,
everything.
like I said, you do what you got to do,
Yeah.
and you get her clean, and then
And I'm sure you're desensitized to it afterwards.
Oh,
there's
on
this-
your hands, who cares?
Yeah, because there's a scene in Scrubs. He goes, "I got a little duty on my hands. Just wipe it on my jeans." Kinda thing.
Get a little duty on my hands,
Yeah.
wipe on my jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wiped it on her leg. So it's like, this is on. I'm gonna be wiping your butt anyway in a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
So I'll put it on your leg,
Yeah.
and then I'll wipe you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, no, but all in all,
It all's clean in the end.
it's all clean in
It's
the
like
end.
leaving the butter knife in the sink with a little mayo. Like you don't know if you're going to make a second sandwich.
You leave it
Like,
dangling over the edge of
it's
the
my
sink.
responsibility. I'm not setting this up for
I'll
somebody else.
take care of
it's
this.
a terrible analogy. Continue.
Yeah, this diaper has a little bit of pee. There's room for more pee. We could put a pee diaper back on her. No.
So
No.
what's the investment for diapers right now?
Yard
nothing.
sales. Uncle Kyle's yard sale.
Nothing right now
Yay.
with the shower. That's like the number one thing people always bring is diapers.
Good.
So we have plenty. We're
Good.
good on them so
Good,
far.
There's got to be a new technology coming out for them.
Almost like we should have a rag that you can wash, like they did in the 50s.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wash one rag over.
One
and over. It's
rag.
Yeah, but
disgusting.
then, look,
You get poop water.
Yeah,
Like it might as well be a
exactly.
toilet you're washing them in. Speaking of technology making things better, though.
Yeah.
We're a formula baby. We have to be a formula baby.
Yeah.
But mixing the bottle, shaking the bottle up,
That-
and getting bubbles in it and everything was a big mess. And she was swallowing a lot of bubbles, a lot of gas, like not good. And we would forget to make bottles for the overnight. So it'd be like 2 a.m, half awake, like oh shit. And she's crying in one arm. You're trying to put the powder in the bottle, and
Yeah.
no good. So we got this machine.
I was gonna say, did you get the Keurig?
Yeah, it's like the baby Keurig.
Yeah.
Some baby
It's so
Brezza,
cool.
And
Yeah.
you put the powder in one container, the water in the other, and it instantly spits out hot
Yeah.
formula. Total transformation in the house.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
best
it
thing we
doesn't
ever got.
aerate it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, is that awesome? And the other thing too, once we were done mixing it, we'd have to run it under hot water to get it warm because you can't get her cold
Exactly,
formula.
yeah.
And that took care of all that. So that was the biggest revelation as far as technology. Like, holy shit, this is awesome. I
Yeah.
love this. So, no, but all in all, happy, healthy, doing hitting all her milestones, weight wise and everything else. So we're
Good
really
stuff.
happy that she's doing as well as she is.
Welcome to the world.
Her first Eagles game last night.
Had her first Eagles game last night, which was a typical Eagles game. Hi, can't wait to see my team. Remember that meme? It's like the graph of
They
time
won,
of watching
though.
a game. Can't wait to
It
watch
was-
my team.
it wasn't
Holy
a-
shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, nice, we won. Like,
Okay,
at the very
all right,
end.
all right.
It wasn't
it's
the best
literally
game.
every Eagles game is them figuring it out as they go.
Yeah.
Everything it seems like they had no
Well,
planning.
the first 3 minutes was 2 interceptions or a
that's what
fumble.
he's saying.
Yeah.
His first throw of the new season was an interception.
Now
The
we're a
birds.
sports radio podcast. Everyone listen in. I know nothing about sports.
Remember Mike and the Mad Dog?
Probably woke up the baby just now doing that. I'm sorry. That was really stupid.
Yeah, what you got to do is you got the guy down there doing he's receiving, but you got a runner on him, so he's like, I hate that shit. Dude, sports talk radio pisses me off so bad.
Yeah.
That's not our kind of call though. That's what they do. They won the game. It was a little stressful getting there, but if the guy should go down third base and you should go fuck himself, eat some cheese doodles. Like.
Go fuck himself and eat some cheese doodles. And then they spend a lot of time talking about the gambling statistics, and it's totally I have no idea what to talk about. I know you're big on that. Did you know that gambling is actually the second least attractive hobby a male can have, according to women?
Well, have you guys noticed?
Second least. Like, there's still one that's that is worse, even less attractive, but that's second less.
This is particularly for men or women attracted to
women. Yeah, it's listing men's hobbies. Which ones are most to least attractive is the list that I have here.
Yeah.
Dude, if gambling's the second most unattractive thing that someone can do, and I get that, I think that's true. I think it's so totally.
I don't know how to gamble. I don't know how to do stocks.
Yeah.
So as far as
that's different. Stocks.
So what I was going to do is this is going to be a very quizzical episode. I got a lot of information here.
I like it. I'm here for
and
it.
I want to see if you guys are up to speed on some of this stuff. So, gambling is the least attractive one. There is one more. Now, I'm not going to ask for the specific name.
Beating them?
I'm not going to ask for the specific name because it's an actual brand name here, but the idea behind it makes a lot of sense.
Model trains.
No,
I'm sorry, Tyler, that I said that.
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay,
You're
good.
good.
You might
We're
have
good.
to cut it out.
But when you want to talk about hobbies that women would absolutely despise men having. One that is still left on the list here. I'll see
Female
if you know what it
aerobics
is.
instructor.
No.
Okay.
Any guesses?
Yeah, I want to guess. I want to
Guess what is like the absolute
Hobbies
worst
or
possible?
habits
You're probably
or-
doing what I'm
Habit-
doing.
or
Habit
thinking of
works
Ashley.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Christy.
Yeah.
Like,
Habit works too, but I mean, you could think about things like gambling or going to clubs or whatever. But this is actually more like an idealistic of a man.
I'm gonna
Republicans?
I'm going to out myself and project picking,
Picking.
like scabs and fingernails.
that's your hobby? I feel like picking
No,
scabs.
I didn't. I was clarifying. Is it hobbies or is it habits?
It's both. It's a
I
little
learned
bit.
yeah.
new things
Yeah.
about filming.
Yeah.
It looks like it's mostly hobbies, but gambling would be considered
Yeah,
a
I've been known
habit
to
as
pick
well.
now and then.
Yeah. Or a pimple, like you just feel the need to pop it sometimes.
Yeah, I don't
you know
like
what
things. I don't like foreign things on my body. I want them off.
Yeah. But this is actually more
Yeah,
like an
it's-
ideology that women would hate the most that men would have.
What is
Okay.
it?
It's something called manosphere.
Whoa.
I've never heard of it, so I had to look it up. It's the last thing on this list here. It is the least attractive thing a man can be interested in. And I looked it up. The manosphere is a collection of websites, blogs, and online forums that promote masculinity, often in opposed to feminism.
I know these.
Sigma.
These like
Various
those
groups
like
such as-
alpha camps.
Right,
Sigma
men's
boys.
alpha camps. We should totally
Oh
destroy
my
them on
God.
that.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Men's rights activists, incels, men going their own way, pickup artists, fathers' rights groups, things like that. That
Oh
are
my God,
totally
the pickup artist
anti-women.
thing, the
Yeah.
negging. Dude, did you ever listen to that
Wait,
shit?
the pickup,
No.
the long-haired guy.
Remember that from back in the day?
Yeah, that guy was
15
a
years
creep.
ago? He's like, the first thing you do is you go in the club, you find the hottest girl, and you start
treat her
putting
like
her
shit.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
treating her like
you show
shit.
every other woman in that room that you can fucking dominate the prettiest one. They'll all come flock to you. Now it's like, yeah, dude, do you want an assault charge? Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
fucking no,
Yeah.
it is not. It's all the way. It's
That book is so cringe.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We should pick out the best parts of that and tear it apart.
But we've talked about those
I
camps.
bought it for the podcast at a yard sale. I have it, and Christy saw it. She's like,
Oh,
"What
you
the fuck
do?
do you have this for?" I'm like, "It's for a pod. We're gonna do it on the podcast." Obviously, I'm not like that.
Good cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
For the
cover.
podcast. What's this double-ended dildo doing here? It's
Yeah,
for the
right.
podcast.
It's for the podcast.
Well, it's a masculinity stick.
Dude,
It's a masculinity stick.
I never fed into. It's really funny. I never fed into the art of negging and all that other masculinity shit because it was all seemed so mean. So I would go the other direction. I'm like, I bet women hate this shit. So I was like, what could I do that's the opposite of that? And I
be authentic.
Obviously, on
Yeah, be myself.
Yeah, be nice, nice and authentic.
So
And
what do
I
you think are some things that are on this list here? I have like 12.
sports.
All right, so
And
the
men
bottom,
that play
the bottom
sports.
two
This is the this is the
manosphere.
least attractive hobbies, and then we'll get to most attractive. But
Okay.
this
So
is least-
manosphere is the number one
this is
most unattractive thing.
15 least attractive hobbies to women. What's something you think might be on that list?
Definitely like a men's club thing, like Dungeons and Dragons, or like getting together and playing some kind of a sport where women aren't allowed.
You know what? Why did that stop?
I got it right. We never
Yeah.
outplayed that drop.
I'm
or that
gonna
band.
give it to you because cosplay. Maybe
Every guy I know that does cosplay, his wife does it with him.
Yeah.
it's the
And they
second
usually
one.
have a OnlyFans channel.
So cosplay, 32% of women said that it was attractive.
Okay.
So cosplay's
I
good.
love it.
That's
All right,
a lot
cool.
of women. 32
So,
out of
like,
100 hate cosplay.
Have you ever been to like a cosplay?
It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've never
You know,
been.
And
Spencer
there
goes to
are
them all.
Very like there's ranging people
Oh,
in
yeah.
those, but there are like traditionally very attractive individuals. as
Yeah,
well.
there's a lot
There
of that
are
too,
some.
for sure.
Spencer from he's
yes.
into them a lot, and he goes to a new one. He's at like some cosplay or some sort of like Comic-Con type of thing. It seems like every other week or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen
He's
dress up as like Animal Crossing before, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. What
what's
about pranking?
pranking? I'm gonna say no on that
Okay.
one. I don't.
All
see
right.
They don't like when you snap them with
Reading?
a towel.
Reading is probably going to be in the most
Like comic
attractive.
books?
Is in most attractive.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Like comic book reading.
Hey,
There we go.
that's the most attractive of this list. Is
Yeah.
comic book reading.
Anime's
Good job.
in.
Yes,
Megan
very
Thee
good.
Stallion loves
Comic
anime.
books is above cosplay, but those two are pretty close. 32 and 33% of women mark that attractive.
Cool. I got one.
All right, not bad.
Yada yada yada.
All right.
What's some other type of habits that might be considered hobbies as well? You think somebody might have? That
We
would
said
be like-
gambling, right?
We did say gambling. That was second.
Yeah.
Least
Poker.
attractive.
Well, that's gambling.
Fighting?
Poker. Yeah.
Arguing online.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Keyboard
That's a
warrior.
good one.
Yeah.
Only 12% of women said that's attractive.
Let's touch on that for a second. I don't get that.
Arguing online.
I don't get
it's
it.
the dumbest thing ever.
I think the
man.
greatest thing you could do is give someone silence when they piss you off.
Oh yeah, I literally wrote something the other day because I like someone like commented on one of my posts on Reddit, and I go, "I am nourished by your downvotes. Give me your downvotes. I do not
That's
give
so
a shit."
awesome.
Yeah,
That is such the right
don't
thing.
give a shit.
I feel bad when I get downvoted on comments on Reddit, and I wasn't asking for it.
The
Yeah.
only time I responded, I was going to make a response reel because somebody wrote on a pretty big post, the like button for Cast Iron Kyle is a fucking dirt asshole, like this big mean long comment.
So they were illiterate.
Yeah, they were very illiterate. Then I screenshotted that, and then I screenshotted that like above me in the cloud, and then I went like that, and it was like, you know, like
Yeah, like who gives a
from
hoot?
Chef, like from like Brad Leone and like Maddie Matheson, like, hey, this looks great. That's cooked perfectly. I can't believe it, mate. From like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna do that, and I was like,
So
you know what?
instead of just
I'm not
replying
saying
back to the
anything.
comment,
No one-
you made a big video about it. That's
But I
good.
didn't.
I'm just
didn't.
kidding.
I didn't
We
post
do
it.
know creators like that who like go hard in the comments.
Hard.
Yeah,
bro.
that's bad. That's
Very
very,
bad.
very bad. Very bad.
Because I was
look. So-
upset that it happened, but then I realized no one was liking it, no one was commenting, and the only comments were like, "Nah, I bought stuff from him. He knows what he's doing." Like it was like they were responding for me almost. It was
Okay.
nice. I like
Like
it.
the only
That
time
helps.
you should really retort is if you have something clever or fun to say.
Yeah, if you
right.
have something
So,
really
like,
good to
tongue in
say
cheek,
back.
yeah.
But if
I
you're just
do-
gonna be like, "Nuh-uh, poopy butt, you're ugly."
I
Yeah.
like reading a good argument, like, "Oh, got him! Oh, ethered him!" Like,
That's the best.
Yeah.
The best one would be
Murdered
like
by
kids
words
in,
Reddit.
in high school.
Yes.
Murdered by words. I gotta
love
watch.
that.
I gotta follow
That's a
that
good
one. I've
Reddit.
never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's just murdered by word. Yeah, so
I
it's like
love that. We gotta do a
retorts.
discussion on good Reddit pages.
I have,
Yeah.
we
One
have,
day.
dude. That'd be
Yeah.
a whole
I
episode.
love diving into.
What
those,
about
finding new ones?
I'm gonna just say it. Pornography. Is it on
Yeah.
there?
Dude,
drinking.
That is number 3.
There
Good
you go.
job.
Drinking
Congratulations.
beer, craft beer.
That
So we're naming all my hobbies
is
now?
4th attractive on this list, so that's on there too. That's not
Beer?
bad.
Beer is?
Yeah.
Drinking.
Oh, drinking. Okay.
Drinking
Yeah,
counts.
no one wants an alcoholic as
So
a
you got
partner.
arguing online,
No.
porn, gambling, manosphere, comic books, cosplay, drinking. Oh, you also said for arguing online, you also said arguing or fighting. I'll say debating too. That's third most
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Maybe
I mean,
because a debate
well,
is supposed to
these
be more
days-
civilized version of arguing, so
Yeah.
that's more attractive.
did you mean like ultimate fighting, like MMA?
I meant like if you
fist fights?
Yeah, like the stereotypical. Did you talk to my girl?
yeah, douciness, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Do either of you know what MTG means?
Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah.
Or it would be Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Both unattractive.
Oh no, that's too high on the list for her.
I'm
It's
a-
the 5th.
Yeah.
I'm a big Magic nerd.
Okay, that's
we
5th.
did.
That's 5th.
You did explain some of your magic love on the way to Boston.
I love it, and guess what? Christy likes it because it is cool art. For the reason you were saying,
is.
you liked it. She liked the art. I play every Wednesday with my friend Phil, who we're gonna
Not
actually
me.
have on the podcast.
Yeah.
He's really cool. He makes mead. I can't wait for. He's
Oh,
developing.
he's
So how are
good
we going to
stuff.
address each other on this podcast?
Phil.
Phil and Phil.
Phil.
Mead Phil and Beer Phil.
Yeah,
There you go.
So,
Perfect.
but we play every
good.
Wednesday, and Christy did the thing like me and him we play in another room, and Christy came in wandering like, oh, it sounds like you're having a good time. I'm like, no. don't look. Because I don't want her to think like I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, my spell orc is gonna fucking eviscerate your gang spider, like all this shit. And she's like, oh, that's a cool one. What does that one do?
When I did adult films, I was called Gang Spider.
So what do you think is in the same vein as that, as far as a hobby that somebody would have?
Pokemon.
Pokemon's not on here, but
women like Pokemon. There's more
I'll
women
say
playing
style
Pokemon Go.
of entertainment,
Stamp collection.
of
Computer
entertainment.
games, gaming,
Style.
So I'm giving you clues
Anime?
now. Yes, anime is absolutely on this
Video
list.
games?
Yeah. That was just below MTG. Was anime. Video games is not on either of these lists.
It sounds like they're going for classic nerd shit. So they got the comic books, video
games is way too generic, mainstream
Yeah.
nowadays than it was, say,
So it's not
20,
on there?
30 years ago. It's not on this list at all.
computers.
No.
being the acoustic guitar guy at a party.
My hair is growing.
Your body is a
Funko is on this list.
dude. Yeah.
Speaking of the guitar,
I'm so unattractive right now.
Funko, you're so unattractive.
There's a lot of things that are hitting my list.
I was like, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that.
Arguing online in Funko, that's Phil's whole day.
One
No,
time in
I
Tennessee,
gave a lot of my Funkos to my neighbor though.
Okay.
He's a kid.
you know
That's fair.
the John Mayer song "Why Georgia."
No.
There's a song called "Why Georgia, Why."
I do know that song, yeah.
Someone was, dude. I get goosebumps like at Mount
Like cringe
Everest
bumps?
because he was saying "Why Tennessee, why?" I'm like,
Tennessee.
the acoustic guy. He was like at a bar.
Just
Oh, and he
cringe.
did that
Acoustic
instead.
guy, and
Ew,
he
that's
changed
creep-
the words to
that's
make him like
cringy,
Tennessee. I'm
yeah.
like, I feel myself melting into the floor for that, dude. You're,
It's like
Yeah.
watching Scott's Tots.
you're gonna be on the list.
I gotta watch it. I know I do. Another one's on here is marijuana is pretty low on the list.
Yeah, you're really checking all my boxes.
Yeah, you got that one right.
Smoking, or do you just have the edibles?
No,
The edibles don't work.
edibles don't really.
So you actually like smoke. You get the whole aromas and everything out of it.
Yeah.
Not even that. It's just like, are you?
Not saying
Are
that's what
you
you
high
enjoy. I'm saying
right now?
exact
Like you don't want to do that? Like
with
no,
it.
I'm
Oh,
not really.
I think that is probably the unattractive part.
Without a doubt,
Because you're
It's
not able
the
to do
habit, It's the
things.
stench.
Well, it could be the habit too, but yeah, I do think
Mostly
the
the stench.
byproduct. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a lot of people tend to have a little lack of motivation when they're high all the time, so that could be a little bit hurt that score.
I'll
as well.
tell you
I
one
beat the
thing
exclusion, but yeah.
that I
Yeah.
think would be on the list.
What?
Having 1,000 pieces of cast iron at your house and a stack of Goosebump books from
Is it like,
1992.
like
number
mass
one.
collectors?
Stupid. What?
Collectors hoarding.
Collecting.
Yeah, hoarding, collecting. Is
No,
that,
but
Excessive collecting.
I would say that Funko is part of that, but not necessarily.
Phil's got
It's
some
collecting.
fucking cool Funkos, man.
Clubbing is also on the list. Is pretty
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Cigars
Ugh.
Yeah.
is low on the list. That's nasty.
I don't
do
know.
it.
No.
I talked to a couple guys at work that do the cigar things, and
I have
Not
one
into
I
it.
want to try from Chris. Gave me a Rocky Patel, and I'm excited about it because of the story behind it and how they're like made differently.
just give me a cigarette.
I've had people give me a cigar, and I'm just like, dude, get this out of here. Like, I don't get it. You inhale, but don't inhale. You
Just get it in
roll
your
the
mouth and then
smoke
spit
around
it out
your tongue.
like wine tasting.
Yeah,
I did.
That's weird. You puff it like a choo-choo train.
Yeah, I mean, there are some occasions. There's a bar in Philly. I went for my friend's 30th, and they serve like whiskey, and it's like a pairing event kind of thing.
Well, that's cool
And
because
that-
there's a pairing aspect to
Yeah,
it. You can
so
taste
it wasn't
the
like
notes.
just pure ass of a stick in your mouth. It was like an actual like caramely. Yeah,
Welcome to Full Slice Podcast. A whole stick of ass in your mouth.
yeah. Not
So there's one more on this
No, I
list here.
said
Well, that is something that's considered very feminine. That is on this list.
Dance.
That a man would have a hobby in or would
Tampons.
do.
crochet.
Tampons. I'll give you a
Painting?
hint. JD Vance.
Oh, eyeliner.
Republicanism?
No.
Eyeliner.
Makeup.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Ew, yeah,
That's
no.
right. That's right. So that was the 15 least attractive. Now that we figured out how the fuck it's measured.
Now, why don't we, like, not to be toxic males, but what are some unattractive hobbies that women have?
We'll have to find them. I'm not prepared.
You don't
with that
have any in
information.
your mind? Like, of things
I don't
you...
have any like gender specific. It's more like, ew, you're fucking. What are you doing?
I broke up with a girl that was a complete alcoholic. Like, I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's across
Yeah.
the board. Anybody would be.
Yeah.
When girls act stupid to be cute.
I hate that.
That's a big one. I
Yeah,
hate.
just be
That's
confident in
dumb.
yourself.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Very dumb.
Well, maybe we'll get
Speaking
the
to
list and do it next time.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That probably is on the list somewhere. I'll have it the next time.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
So then we just have here 15 most attractive hobbies. Now this
Most.
is the ones that I was saying here were
Weightlifting.
comic books and everything.
Cooking has to be on there.
So on the last list where comic books was on there was 33%. The lowest percentage on this one was 87. It goes up to 98. So these are like most people said
Yeah,
these things
top
as
five.
the top attractive quality hobbies that a man can have.
Cooking has to be on there.
Cooking is number 4. Very good. Very good.
Weightlifting.
Cleaning.
Let's see. We got no. I don't see weightlifting.
Coffee drinking. Podcast themes.
Podcasting. No. No.
We'll do that episode first.
Art.
Painting.
Hey, sick.
Painting.
Sick.
But the guy's like, yeah, I just laid down 1,000 square feet of primary. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like artist?
Yeah, art. Yeah.
Photograph.
Photography is. Oh yeah, it is on this list. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the least. So
Those confidence.
that's
is
middle of the list.
building
Photography.
back up. Yeah, yeah.
Very
Got
good.
it. I'm swinging in both categories.
Gardening.
Okay.
Gardening.
Yes, that's there too. That's in the middle. That's in the middle.
Phil's long division right now. You're just canceling
Yeah,
out.
That's in the
Just-
middle.
just
It's
going
in
in.
the middle.
He's
What
got
else we got?
Funkos, but he gardens.
Sex.
What?
Good at sex.
What else? Sex.
Sex.
As a hobby?
Yeah.
At reset.
I mean, Henry Cavill does it.
I'm good at sexing.
Tyler, that just reset him. He's like,
I'm good.
I was not ready for that. I thought you had more to say. You just go, sex.
Sex.
Like the way you said it was like there was more words coming, but they
No.
didn't.
yeah, so
No.
Phil interrupted himself.
That is not on the list.
Should be.
Hanging
Okay.
a speed limit 69 sign above their
What's
piano.
like a stereotypical thing that girls like that men have a hobby in?
Fish.
Fishing.
Fishing? No.
Remember
no
that thing
fishing.
where Tinder profiles holding fish? How do you
Oh,
better
dogs.
Dogs.
No.
Owning a dog.
Pet
No
daddy,
dogs.
Pet daddy, no.
Nope.
In shape.
Being in shape, but that's not on here.
That's
but that
not
makes
really a
sense.
hobby,
No.
Oh, music.
Playing an instrument. Yes. Playing an instrument is absolutely one.
For
That's number
sure.
3. That's the third most attractive. So
Oh,
if you
we're-
play an instrument, that's pretty decent.
How about just being nice?
No, who gives a fuck about that? No. That's not on this list.
Tech support.
Tech support? Is that what you said? You can reset my password anytime.
I will help you with your password, but first, can you go on a date with me?
Woodworking is on this list.
Really?
It is the
Ron
1, 2,
Swanson.
3, 4, fifth. Yeah, fifth one on this list is woodworking. Woodworking.
Make you come
Yeah.
more, baby.
All right. So
Ron Swanson for chair.
automotive knowledge.
No.
That used to
Like
be
stereotype,
one. I
yeah.
bet in the
Good
80s and
guess.
90s that was top
Yeah,
prime. Like you
probably.
could fix my
So what do you
car.
think is the number one attractive
didn't get it
quality?
yet.
We didn't get the number
Sports?
one yet. No, not sports, because that's
Can you give
like
us a
a
hint
men
though
thing.
before we hit it direct?
Okay,
Tattoos.
here's the hint. We just talked about it at length in Kyle's episode.
Goosebump
Books, reading.
Reading, yes, number one, reading.
Makes
thought we
sense.
already-
98% of the women surveyed said that reading was the attractive hobby that a man
It's
can have.
actually true. Like I've been commented on by my wife. She goes, "That's hot." I'm like, I'm reading a comic book.
Yeah? Nice, good
She
for
doesn't,
you,
she doesn't
man.
know what I'm reading, but yeah.
He checks their box and your box.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so hot. He's reading "Welcome to Horrorland" again. Yes, he has Say Cheese and Die, the original. The original.
The second one on this list is not one I would have guessed.
All right, give us a hint. I like the hints. I like when you
Rock
get it
band
out
efficiency.
of us.
Rock band? No, close, but no. So
Being tall.
there's
That's not a hobby. Stupid.
I think it's something that's like stereotypical romantic. Like, oh, you
Thoughtful.
the way you talk,
Poet?
maybe. No, poetry. No,
Confidence?
but it's a good idea. It's not on this list though.
Clear linguistics.
No.
Pure articulation.
Wait, you said poetry. I'll say writing is on here. That's in the middle of the list. Writing is good.
Okay. Yeah,
writing's
writing's
a good
cool.
one. Writing is it shows that you have a broad spectrum. You have a nice thoughtful mind.
Ever flowing
you know?
creativity.
Create- creative
fish,
mind.
blue fish,
Yeah.
green fish, two fish.
Right. Wow, I really get the one fish being a two fish, and wow, it's like you dive deep into
It's
it.
so
and
green.
It's so great. And Dr. Seuss is like, bro, I was just fucking high. Like
Yeah.
there is no meaning behind
Or
it.
like people that get way too. I think the green eggs symbolize a civilization that was oppressed.
Yeah, he was just doing a
And
coffee
Japan
colada.
was just the
Was representative of the economy, the
prosperity.
strength of the
Yeah.
economy.
proletarians.
Shut up, dude. He was talking about a cat and a hat. Go to bed.
Foreign languages is number
Go to
two
bed.
on this
Oh,
list.
yo,
yeah.
that is big.
Yeah, that
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
how to speak a foreign language.
You ever scroll on those foreign language TikToks?
No.
Or
Pretty
the
cool.
YouTubes?
Yeah, the kid that goes to China and like
Yeah.
orders in
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Dude,
Those
that
are so fun to watch.
They
whole
are. They
place
see
is
the
like-
reactions of the people speaking Mandarin. They look like,
But then they do the Omegle or whatever the fuck it's called, Omegle, whatever.
yeah.
it's
What
called.
is that? Omegle?
Yeah, Omegle. Yeah, and then they do
Omegle?
the yeah,
Omegle.
Omegle.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like this white guy who just goes through people in Asia, and all the girls are like fawning over him because
Really?
he
'Cause he
can
can speak
speak
their language.
Indonesian,
Yeah.
Chinese.
That's a life hack for
Or,
you
sorry,
right
Mandarin.
there. Learn a very like random language and then
Yeah.
go to the country
The guy's
and blow their
nerdy-ish.
minds.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll blow yours.
There was a thing. I'm trying to say this as nice and not bad as possible. So if we have to cut it
Don't
out,
do
we
it bad.
can. But back in the day, during World War II times and like Vietnam times, they made it like their families would say, you find a white American guy from America and make sure you do things to him that make him take you home and you get a job in America and send back money to us.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Like I've heard my friends, people I know, their grandparents were like involved with somebody Vietnamese or Asian or
It's the same thing with World War II with the Europeans.
same thing,
Yeah.
dude.
Wow.
They wanted to latch on to us and come back, and it's crazy how much that actually happened.
Sheesh.
I'll get it. No,
That's
that's
scary.
for my episode.
So, you guys do this too once in a while on this list here. 90% of
do?
women said that hiking was attractive.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, hiking's
Hiking's
great.
attractive. Astronomy.
Yeah.
I guess going stargazing.
That's kind of cool.
Knowing
It's
about
romantic.
the planets. That's true. There's
Yeah.
definitely a hint of romanticism.
I'll say
Until
this.
you bring out like your own Webb
Yeah.
telescope and you're down on
Yeah.
trying to coordinations and hitting a laser off the moon.
One of the coolest things we've done is
Right? Like,
he's so
all of a
like-
sudden it's not
he's
attractive.
trying to
Real
pretend
nerdy.
he's not that
Yeah.
with other
I
things.
don't have a fucking laser.
no, with other things. I don't have a laser.
I don't have a laser. I don't have a telescope.
I'll say two of the like really romantic times that we have had together were like hanging out looking at shooting
and me?
stars. No, me and Christy.
I'm kidding. Yeah, same of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we like it. Like
Yep.
if there's a meteor shower, we'll take an hour or two before bed and like lay out on the loungers in the backyard and just look at the sky. I love that.
Okay, so this second to last one on this list, I don't know where the fuck it came from.
I have so many guesses.
All right, go.
Frank Sinatra hairstyles, lantern collecting,
Welding.
Dude, you were close.
Metalwork,
I will say that.
jewelry.
Metalwork is so close. I might have to give it to you.
Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning work. Dartboard designer.
Dartboard.
A fuzzy paint poster designer.
Lava lamp maker.
Brick measurer.
A brick measurer.
Okay. Thrift store junkie.
Listen, Phil was so close.
Welding?
I might have to give it to you.
Sculpting.
Blacksmithing is number 2 on this list.
I can see that.
88% of women said blacksmithing is attractive. Just because
So-
it's like masculine man
Yeah.
doing dirty
I
masculine
know
labor.
a guy that makes his own knives. He's traditionally hot.
Do you think there's like Instagram influencers out there that are blacksmithers that might influence this
and they
kind
probably
of
lean into
opinion?
it, being all sweaty
Of
and
course.
shit.
Like the guy that chops wood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that.
My Tinder profile picture for a long time. So at work, they have a drill bit sharpener. You put it in this machine and it sharpens it, and you just stand there and watch it, and it does it automatically. I don't like it because it doesn't put the good pitch on it. I will take a drill bit that's about like that big and around and take it to a grinder and do it by hand, and it shoots sparks 6-8 feet up into the air. I had my coworker take a slow motion video of the sparks shooting up, and I have this awesome picture of me grinding this drill bit, and I used that as my Tinder profile picture for a long time, and it fucking worked.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Wow.
in welding
Oh,
school,
okay.
when I went to welding school at Mercer College, the hairstylists class was 2 classrooms down, and when they were done, they would come out and watch us weld.
Well, it was a.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It
What,
was-
what do they call it? An analogy.
it was really
An analogy,
crazy how much
analogy.
they
Shoot real hard.
There was guys from my class that picked up girls in the
6 feet in
cosmetology
the air.
class.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's that on your ceiling?
Yeah,
That's not stucco.
I'm gonna spark all over your
It's not
face.
stucco.
I'm gonna spark
I didn't
all
know
over
you
you.
had popcorn ceilings.
That's what I was thinking of.
Just right here.
Just above your bed. That's crazy. Archery is also on this list.
I could see that.
I could see
So
that.
like some medieval shit.
Astronomy, hiking, photography, swimming
Can I put a theory against archery real quick?
is also on the list.
Archery, I think there's a theory behind that. I think there's a primitive nature to the way we all think about things subconsciously.
Yeah,
and I think archery, you need muscles to do it, and you can provide for your family if you're a good archer.
Yeah, it's like it's in your DNA, just
And
like
I
about
get-
how your favorite colors, girls typically like pink and purples, boys like blues and greens and reds.
Yeah.
So that
And if you-
definitely could ring
if you
true
get
as well.
If you get Freud in there, he'd be like, "Well, it is an arrow which is shaped like a penis, and you
Yeah.
have got a bullseye, which is
Right.
a vagina, and then
Which is your mother's vagina. Like it always goes back to your mom, right? It goes back to you wanting to have sex with your mom or something. Like Freud, right?
Every archer wants to fuck mom. Every archer fucks mom.
it goes back to that shit. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Like, no, that might have just fucking been you, dude.
Yeah,
Well, that's why people like big
He
boobs.
read Oedipus once and then like just went forward.
Big boobs trigger the thing in your head that, wow, she could really take care of a bunch of kids.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, that's not even funny.
And butts too, fat, like baby fat.
I like butt fat.
Yeah, but isolate to the max. Yeah, that's the best.
That was so
I
clear.
like butt fat.
I love it.
Oh,
Where are
that's
we?
awesome, man. We're actually done that one.
That was a
so-
great list.
So that
man.
was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I would like
that
to
one,
dive
so.
into the Reddit list in a future episode.
Yeah,
It'd be
we
really
will do
fun.
that. We will do that for sure. I like doing the Reddit list. Reddit is a great place to find stuff to talk about
Yeah.
on the show.
Not
And this
like
was another
Twitter.
one that came across my desk while I was looking for something to talk about from Reddit.
What did we post? It has 215,000 views. That's someone else.
That's
Go
not
on.
us.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
That
somebody
is
else.
not us.
I wanted to play kind of a game with you guys now. Because the new generation, known as Generation Alpha, has already started spreading out their own lingo.
What year are they spanning?
That was my first question. Where's the cutoff? Because I know some slang.
2010. They were born in 2010. Born in 2010 and later.
Poor little feller.
All right.
You shouldn't have done that. You're just a
Imagine
boy.
being born in 2010.
Dude, that's why I graduated high school, and that's even older for you guys, probably.
Yeah, I'm an old.
Dude, people that are driving were around that didn't even know what 9/11 was. No one gives a fuck.
I didn't know what 9/11 was the other day.
The other day? What were
Yeah,
you
Phil,
doing?
I called Phil. I said, the anniversary of 9/11's coming. I was like, yeah, what's going on there?
No, you
Forgot about it for a hot
Dude,
second.
you're supposed to never forget.
So these kids will like not really
Yeah,
know.
Gen Alpha
They have
is
no
only
idea.
learning about this from textbooks,
Yeah.
which is wild.
It's just
being able to watch
crazy.
it on TV. We're already at that point where like our parents are talking about the Vietnam War on TV.
Dude, that's what
Right.
the analogy was. Learning about the Vietnam War in the 90s is like learning about 9/11 today.
Oh my God, time wise, it's the same.
Same thing. And how long ago did
Hey
it
guys,
seem?
we're old.
Holy fuck, we're old, man. God damn it. This is going to make you, if you think you're old now, just wait till we do this.
Unless you're
Okay.
of this age.
So we're going to do a little bit of
Dude, bands we like are
trivia
getting
here.
like lifetime achievement awards and shit.
Yeah.
We're getting up there.
There's a new Lincoln Park.
For $200. What is Sigma?
means alpha.
Means bad.
Someone who is independent and self-reliant.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
with a
that's what I meant.
connotation
Damn it.
of being aloof or detached.
I meant, Yeah. That's what I meant.
So both of these, both buzzing. How about gyat? You know what a gyat is?
I
that
know
a big
how
ass?
to spell
Yes,
it. It's
yes.
G-Y-A-T-T.
Yeah, G-Y-A-T-T.
G-Y-A-T-T?
Yeah.
Gyat, like as in goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big ass.
That's where that came from.
Okay.
Which is your mom again?
Ozempic, I saw a post that said Ozempic causing the gyata cost. Getting rid of the big butts.
Really?
Yeah, gyata cost.
Yeah, that cause.
Oh my god.
Phantom tax.
No idea.
Thanotax?
Phantom. F-A-N-U-M tax.
F-A-N.
How much it costs to take a girl out?
No.
Family tax?
This phrase is to describe a situation where someone has to pay or give something up, often in a humorous or exaggerated context. And that came from some YouTuber named Phantom who would steal food and be like, Phantom tax, grab food. Like steal food, like food tax, like cheese tax when you got to give your dog cheese.
Oh yeah, crunchy,
So it's like
crunchy
that.
bag.
So they just say it about everything and then they take shit from their friends. Phantom tax and they just take like their iPad. You
Got
know what I
it.
mean?
Okay.
So that's what that means,
Stupid.
I think.
Stupid.
Riz.
That means
Yep.
swag, right?
Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah.
Someone's ability to attract others, often right. So that one's not too bad.
Or charisma.
Charisma.
Based off of.
Short for
shit,
charisma.
dude.
It
Oh
literally
my
says short
God.
for charisma
Yeah.
is what it says. So
Dude, I feel like the people
very
that
good job.
deciphered the hieroglyphics right now when Phil just said that. Stupid.
Charisma.
Like charisma.
Charisma makes the most.
That
That was
fucking
a good word.
Scooby Doo
Big word.
episode.
Big word.
That was a big word. Big word brain.
Multisyllabic.
Yep. Whoa.
Did you read that, you sexy man?
No, I think I fucked that up. I don't think that's the way you
That is
pronounce
so
it.
sexy. It's on the list.
Unsexy, messing up big words, trying to sound smart.
Mobile
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boses. And then Skibidi. You said you know this one.
Skibbity toilet.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah,
What is
it's-
Skibidi
it's
toilet?
bad, right?
It's can be bad, cool, or nothing at all. Can literally
So
mean
it's
anything.
drawn.
It's drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
Skibbity.
Anything and everything, yeah.
Skibidi.
All right.
Skibidi
Sick.
toilet. Apparently, they're turning it into a movie.
Skibbity toilet,
It's
the
a
film?
video. It was a YouTube video series. I don't know what it is.
Sure.
The musical.
It's something.
Ohio means something too.
Ohio means something.
Yeah.
It means bad, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it
know
means.
that.
Yeah. Ohio's on there.
So why don't we take a little trip down to down the timeline a little bit here? Let's go to the 2000s.
All right.
Okay.
This one should be pretty quick.
Got it.
All right. Number 10, Shizzle.
Snoop Dogg saying anything?
Kind of like John, right?
No, it's like according to this, it's like for sure.
Oh, okay.
for sure. For shizzle.
For shizzle. Yeah,
Oh, for
Snoop
sure.
Dogg, yeah.
Got it.
Punked.
Is that like John? No.
John. Everyone's like John.
John.
This was a good. We
Phil's
should be
John
asking
adjacent.
them these questions.
Like, get them
Punked.
you punking someone?
yeah, from the Ashton Kutcher's
Yeah.
TV show, Punked. Noob,
Yep.
Noob,
New
yeah,
person.
newbie.
Yeah.
new person, like you're inexperienced.
Yeah,
Novice,
yeah.
yeah.
Novice.
Homie, a close
Yeah,
friend, a hater.
Yeah.
That's easy
Jealous.
too.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Faux shizzle,
Same thing.
same
sure.
thing. Crunk.
Wait, faux shizzle means same thing? I thought it means
No,
like
like
same thing
same thing
as
as the first
the
one.
last
Sorry,
one.
yeah.
Crunk
Is like get
fucked up.
Yeah.
crazy drunk.
Yeah,
right.
crunk.
Oh.
And then bling is jewelry. That's
Yeah.
an easy
Man,
one.
I remember that time period where that was all the
Getting
songs.
crunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting crunk in this bitch. Getting crunk. And then what's up
Sorry.
Yep.
from the
Budweiser.
commercial.
Budweiser frogs.
commercial, right?
Or no, the ghost guy, right? Wow, that.
The ghost guy.
No, they made a parody of that in Scary Movie.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And then finally here, I have a random list of 30 of these. We're not going to go through all 30. We don't have to. I could just randomly pluck some.
Okay.
Phrases from the 1950s.
Got it.
Now, I haven't read these at all. Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to quiz us on them?
Well, it's up to you. It's your episode. You can tell us. It's
I'll
the
keep
same
going.
thing.
It's fine.
Yeah, just keep going how you're going.
Here we go. Agitate the gravel. What does that
Ooh,
mean?
That means put it in the butt.
Yeah. No. Peel
Put it
wheels.
in the butt?
Peel wheels.
To leave quickly.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. This is the 50s,
This
Daddy-o.
phrase from the 50s means this phrase from the 70s.
I immediately agree with you though.
Putting it in the
Yeah.
butt?
Putting it in the butt.
Oh, we're going to go
Yes.
stir some gravel up, man. It's his anniversary night. Yeah.
Yeah, this place is Antsville, man. Antsville.
Ants?
Antsville.
Lesbians?
It's a small crowd.
Okay.
No, the opposite. It's a crowded place.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh, a lot of ants.
a lot of ant, like
No.
an anthill, like a lot
Got
crowd.
it.
No,
Yeah.
no uncles.
Okay.
Pennies from heaven.
Backseat bingo.
That means fucking.
Yes, getting frisky in the back of a car.
All right.
Yes, very good.
Nice.
She lifted up her skirt and then her other skirt and then
then
her,
and then her
fucking
gir-
full-on bathing
And
suit.
her girdle.
Yeah.
Bake
And,
a biscuit.
That's sex.
No.
Make food.
Yes. It means to.
It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go play guitar. Cool, have fun.
No, I hit the button wrong. That's not what it means. Sorry.
Oh shit.
I hit the wrong button. Bake a biscuit does not mean to make food or sex.
Okay, means
It means to record an album.
Oh, because
Press.
Yeah.
You're pressing an
I
album.
like that new Elvis
Yeah.
biscuit. Like, what the Elvis.
The way you said it, I like that new Elvis.
that's how he
biscuit.
died. On the toilet.
Making a biscuit.
I don't know why I said it like
Making an
Mrs.
Elvis biscuit?
Doubtfire.
Pressing a
I like an Elvis biscuit.
Oh, listen, my little nose
All
miners.
right. Come on, Snake. Let's rattle.
No condom.
No.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Come on, Snake. Let's rattle.
Please leave.
No. May I have this dance? Let's cut a rug.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like
there you
that.
go.
It's like,
yeah.
let's cut a rug.
I like that.
I don't know if you would call a woman or a potential partner snake, but sure.
Sure.
Oh man, how about Flutterbum?
Ooh, that
was-
means a jiggly gyat.
Bridging the gap. No.
Fuddlebum is bridging the gap.
Funnel bum?
What is it called?
Oh shit. Flutterbum.
Flutterbum.
Funnel bum?
Flutterbum.
That's when they drink vodka out of their ass.
Yeah, it's boof.
Yeah,
50s.
boofing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50s boof.
I love the word boof is hilarious.
I'm going to
I
boof
love
before
it.
we cut a biscuit.
Yeah, press my biscuit.
Flutterbum
ring.
is an attractive man.
Ew.
All right.
So I guess they're looking at their butts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuzzy duck.
Drinking.
Ooh, I know that. Fuzzy duck is,
Like think of what a duck meant in the 50s.
Our grandmom told me what that means. Okay.
Oh, a hairy man.
No, it's like a bald woman, I think. Like a woman with
Dude,
no
you
hair.
are so close.
Like short-haired woman.
short-haired
I
woman.
knew that
Yes.
one.
Wow.
Yes.
I knew that one.
Yes,
Like,
because
oh,
you
it's
think
like
of duck
ducky?
hair, like duck
Oh.
butt hair, whatever it was, duck ass hair, and this was fuzzy duck was woman.
Our
because-
grandmother
because
used that phrase one
female
time.
ducks plucking their feathers out. Fuzzy
I'll
duck.
have to
fuzzy duck.
I can't ask her. She died. Literally was going to say I should ask her. Fuck.
I should ask. I can't. She died.
We gotta get that Long Island medium. Hey, I'm here right now, and I'm talking to your grandma.
Hey, this is a special moment for me to talk to your uncle, okay? But first rule is sit down and shut the fuck up, all
Eat a
right?
hoagie.
I'm sorry, I'm from Long Island. I don't have an off switch, and that does go to the afterlife. All right, so I want to know something. Was your favorite color purple? It wasn't. Well, he's saying it is, so you're fucking wrong.
The end is purple. purple.
Okay.
The end is purple.
We're gonna go
I'm
get
hearing
crunk.
a name. It begins with like a.
Yeah.
Kyle. Oh my God, Kyle. Yeah, I got it.
I hated Long Island Medium. My mom would watch it. Dad watched it sometimes. I couldn't watch it.
What was the other guy? The guy
Jonathan Edwards. Crossing over. Dude, fun fact about that guy. Remember that crossing over? It was like a circular room where people would sit, and he would literally pick people. Dude, somebody we know. I'm not going to say any names or nothing because who knows?
Oh, yeah.
If they still work at the wherever.
Yep.
Their son was taking pictures in Vermont. Like he was a nature photographer.
Yeah.
And he fucking fell off the mountain and died.
Yup.
And her and her husband told nobody, went to the show. Well, they obviously knew about the kid passing, but like years later, they went on that show, like didn't tell anybody. Mm-hmm. And he fucking picked them out and was like, we got to talk about this. And he pinpointed every part of it.
Well, I mean, all right,
there's something
let's think
to
about
it.
this. You get the ticket sales. There's names on it. You just have to look up public obituaries.
Dude, you're so right.
And that's all you need to do.
Thanks. I thought it was cool for like 30 years.
I'm sorry.
Dude just totally shit all over it. But I'm more
Phil
Phil's
just
side of
stuck
that.
his boomstick in my yapper on that one.
And then when they say things like, she says your
Well,
cereal is
aren't
stale.
obituaries
Everybody's fucking
public, though?
stale cereal.
Aren't obituaries?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're in the
They are
newspaper.
public, yeah.
There's public knowledge.
So maybe,
Without a doubt.
maybe that's how it works. I don't know. That's how I would do it. If I wanted to scam people, that's how I would do it.
Apparently, the way that they
Good idea.
combated that, and this is true, and this is not bullshit. They had people that was walk up. It was a line of people, and you could pay cash. Like
Yeah.
there was a
I
big
like this.
scandal about that South Park episode about it, and then they combated it that way.
That was
remember?
great episode.
Yeah.
It was a great episode.
Yeah.
Here's one that I like. Negative perspiration.
Sweats a lot.
Negative perspiration.
He's dry.
Meaning what?
He's not fun.
He's easy.
Oh.
It's easy. We're easy going. We're
Okay.
cool. We're
Oh,
not
okay.
sweating.
All right,
We're not
yeah.
sweating.
Not
I could
sweating
get
is fun.
that dick. He's
Yeah.
dry as fuck. I gotta be
Raspberries.
so sorry.
That's the one he just said.
Dry dick.
Raz my berries.
Raspberries.
You get me excited.
Yeah, it make me
Impress me.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So
Raz-
that's kind of there.
Raz
Yeah.
me up.
Phil's Funko collection razzled my berries or whatever.
You making the king's jive. You make the king's jive.
Making my pants move.
It's called you speak English well. Oh, the king's English.
Okay, yeah.
King's
okay.
English.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
Yeah. What's buzzing, cousin?
There's like a little Cockney rhyming scheme to this.
Hey, Phil over there was a Funko Pop collection, getting the riz on with his
Bonnie
yacht.
Rubble Trouble.
Got in his big old yacht.
what
Dude,
was that
fucking British rap pisses me off.
It sounds like Raleigh Pace notes in French.
Sorry.
Does
That's
Mozzie.
exactly what it sounds like.
What was the last one?
Earth pads.
Earth knee pads.
Nice shoes.
Shoes.
Oh.
Shoes. Yep.
Earth
Good,
pads.
That's so weird.
And Fat City.
Fat
That's a
city.
gat.
Chicago.
Chicago? Is that what you said?
I mean, it's got like the home of the hot dog.
Why would there
or, like,
be a
home with
slang
sauce.
for Chicago?
for a specific city.
I
The
mean,
Big Apple and the Big Slut.
It's
Or
traditionally
not-
like cold, so they might put
It's a
on weight.
great happy
Yeah.
situation or place. It's Fat City, man.
Oh,
you got to
that's
be
cool.
there.
Yeah.
It's a great time. You're getting fat, happy. You know.
Yeah, they
it's
got a
usually-
keg. It was Fat City.
You're fat and happy.
Yeah, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Back when fat meant you were rich.
Yeah.
Now everybody pours fat from McDonald's.
That's true. That's weird. Yeah.
Classy chassis.
Classy
Nice
chassis.
car.
Classy chassis
Yeah.
is an attractive female.
Because
Classy
they used
chassis.
to
Nice body.
Back
Nice
when you
chassis.
could
That's
ask
a little objective,
when you
but-
could ask a woman's measurements. Oh,
Yeah.
she's great. She's 31.44 or whatever. 31.44. That'd be like. But they do the bust, the hips, and the waist measurement. Remember they would do that back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, holy Christ.
Okay, it's the last one.
Okay.
Pinky's out of jail.
You got it stuck.
He got it stuck.
Hey, that's where my gravel goes. Sorry.
Yeah, Pinky's out of jail. It means your slip is showing.
What's a slip?
Like
That's
like
your underwear
your
dress.
underwear dress.
Women would
Yeah.
wear underwear, then an
Yeah.
underwear dress, and then another dress.
Yeah.
Your pinky's coming out. What is it? What was it? Pinky's out of jail.
It means Pinky's out of jail. Your pinky's coming out.
Yeah. All right.
It means a big clit. That's
So I thought that was a fun little dive into the culture.
that was a good idea.
Of past and present culture there.
Yeah.
So we got to
like
get up on the lingo there. So
I love that.
You guys are all Skibidi Sigma Got fan of tax rizzies, and that's it. You rizzes. This episode of Full Slice Podcast brought to you today by Fan of
Fucking
Tax.
guy's good, man. He's the bee's knees, son of a bitch.
I love it.
And slip your pinkies or whatever.
You know what I'm going to do?
Flip your pinkies.
In response to this episode,
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up a list of Southern sayings.
Oh, that's a great
That's
idea.
a fun one.
Yeah.
That's a good
That
one.
boy's faster than turkey shit in a tin